After the pump during the beginning stage of the Pi network, the token has been in a downtrend movement, but today, the Pi network pumped up to 20% in less than 24 hours. Pi network is also on the trending lists, taking the number 9 spot. Investors seeing this are now curious as they ask questions like, "Nay, is this the right time to buy Pi network? Is Pi really going to explode soon? What do you think about the Pi network movement?" In this video, we will be discussing all these questions asked by investors. But before getting into the discussion, please note that I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say about coins I talk about is based on my research and opinions. So when investing in any coin I recommend, kindly do a little more research to be on the safer side and do not forget to invest wisely. Without much saying, let's get into the discussion. If you watched my previous videos on Pi Network, I told y'all to get this coin because I knew it would do great things in the future. So I am not surprised investors are running back to get it. For those asking, I think it's a good time to buy Pi Network. And again, a lot of events and ecosystems are being launched on Pi, so think of what will happen after the Pi Network launches all these events. I recommend you buy this project now before it's too late. At the moment, Pi is trading at 40 cents with a market capitalization of $600 million, a fully diluted market cap of $4 billion, and a 24-hour trading volume of $60 million. Before ending this video, let's dive deep into the Pi Network crypto. Since April 2021, the contributors of the Pi Network have been working to provide Web3 developers with hundreds of real-time price feeds. The mission is to make all of the world's financial market data available on the blockchain for developers everywhere. With the blockchain industry moving towards a future of high-throughput DeFi, there is a rapidly growing demand for low-latency, high-frequency, on-chain data. This blog post delves into the PYTH network's role in enabling this transformation. The Pi network is not the first blockchain oracle. The contributors behind Pi began this project in DeFi summer of 2020 because they noticed a gap in blockchain infrastructure that held back the promises of the blockchain space. Simply put, a price oracle for ultra-low latency, institutional quality market data did not exist. Web3 developers felt this gap in 3 ways. 1. Speed. Oracles were not updating fast enough for many financial use cases. If prices on the blockchain are slower than in real-world markets, then DeFi services will be inaccurate and even vulnerable to malicious attacks. These restrictions prevent developers from building sophisticated financial services. At the time, price oracles were only updated every 10 to 60 minutes, or heartbeat, which cannot support use cases that require low latencies and high-frequency updates. 2. Coverage and availability. Developers did not have access to the price feeds they needed. Developers need access to certain assets or markets to serve their users. Developers cannot deliver financial services if the relevant price feeds are not available on their blockchain of choice. Legacy oracles could have, e.g., 200 price feeds on Ethereum but only 8 on a newer chain like Base. The same oracle could also support multiple chains but have only a few price feeds that are available on all supported chains. These limitations can delay a protocol's roadmap. 3. Sourcing and quality. The data was opaque and came from aggregated, third-party sources. Price oracles can be responsible for securing billions of dollars of smart contract value. But if the ultimate source of their data is opaque, developers and users cannot trust the quality of the prices they receive. Additionally, it will be difficult to hold these sources accountable for their prices, especially if the oracle is collecting these prices from public aggregator services or scraping services. Developers must be able to verify the inputs from their oracle's data sources and understand the reputations at stake. According to how the Pi network works, the Pi network is designed to solve these 3 limitations. These shortcomings arose because traditional oracles were designed based on a fundamental misunderstanding of how financial data works. The implicit premise behind many legacy oracles is that all data, including financial data, is freely available in the Web 2 space. According to this approach, the oracle provider simply needs to incentivize network participants to fetch this data, come to a consensus, and bring it on-chain. Consider the financial exchange industry. In 2022, the largest traditional exchanges earned $6.6 billion in total for data fees alone. Subscriptions to professional data terminals like Bloomberg cost tens of thousands of dollars per year. Even crypto exchanges like Coinbase have started charging for market data. The financial data industry operates as a walled garden. The alternative solution, non-paywalled data, is either delayed for free users or aggregated by freemium services not tailored for smart contracts. Legacy oracles cannot access the first type of valuable data without violating IP laws. Smart contract developers therefore get the second-best data at the expense of DeFi users. The Pi network is built on the understanding that financial data is valuable and not freely attainable. Instead of serving a rough approximation of this data, the Pi protocol empowers and incentivizes original owners of financial data to contribute it directly to the blockchain. The network's data sources are called first-party because they create and own the data that they contribute. Pi Network is the largest publisher oracle network with over 90 first-party data sources publishing directly to the network. In this network, the nodes own and publish their data directly on-chain. Because Pi's data providers are the owners of the data they contribute, the financial data can be freely distributed across the blockchain space and beyond. This data distribution model also maximizes access to information and removes middleman costs for data consumers. The design brings speed and cost advantages which enables Pi to scale to thousands of symbols and near-limitless blockchains in coverage. In contrast, most legacy oracles are reporter oracle network where nodes carry data over the last mile from API endpoint to on-chain consumption. In this network design, the nodes must purchase the data from first-party sources or other middlemen for transmission. These networks are constrained by the cost, speeds, and output formats of the purchased data. Although there is no single right way to design an oracle network, the PYTH network is designed to scale without speed, pricing, or distribution constraints. The goal is to enable the next generation of Web3 capital markets. The Pi network components. The PYTH network allows market participants to publish pricing information on-chain for applications to use. The protocol is an interaction between data providers submit pricing information to Pi's Oracle program. PYTH has multiple data publishers for every product to improve the accuracy and robustness of the system. The Pi protocol combines providers' data to produce a single aggregate price and confidence interval. Data users read the price information produced by the Oracle program. It is important to understand that the Pi network itself is not a source of data. Data providers supply data to the network and data users demand this data. The Pi protocol, as a decentralized marketplace, aggregates the data providers' contributed data in preparation for delivery to applications across multiple blockchains. It is helpful to visualize Pi as a decentralized marketplace for market data. On one side, the creators of proprietary data represent the suppliers. Applications using this data represent consumers. In the same way that Airbnb brought more vacation homes and spare rooms to the travel industry, Pi Network unlocks more high-quality data for the blockchain industry by incentivizing data owners to contribute. The future of DeFi is first-party. One might ask why PYTH Network's architecture will remain the industry's new go-to financial oracle. The answer lies in the long-term implications of first-party price data. Pi Network's first-party data model future-proofs it for DeFi's expansion into new asset classes such as energy, treasury rates, and real-world assets that do not have free-to-access equivalents online. The distribution rights that come with Pi first-party data provider community ensure that the network is prepared for DeFi's expansion. If DeFi grows to serve millions or even billions of users, we should expect that it will offer new markets. Oracles need to be where DeFi grows. This will be the end of the video. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and invest wisely.